exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Atlanta Falcons Retro Rebuild here on Madden 22 on the PC. That's right, we are back, and in the last episode, we started season number 2, the 2003 simulation. We got to about week 9. And our team is performing pretty well, better than we did last year. We already have 4 wins, whereas last year we were struggling to get that 4th and final win of this season. I don't think we got it till like the last week or so of the season. So we already have 4 wins. We're looking pretty good. Mike Vick is playing pretty well. He's an MVP candidate right now. He's leading the MVP race as we get to the halfway point of the season. So Mike Vick is having a great season. We have a possible MVP on our hands. He's developing pretty well. He's already almost a 98 overall. I think he's playing up to a 98 right now. He might be like a 96 as we speak right now. But we are at week 9, 4-4. We're ready to get into some more simulation. I'm not going to play the game against the Browns, but we will simulate it really quickly because we got the bye week next week. So we get a little bit of time for some rest and some development. We do lose that game. So the big issue is trying to figure out if we want to get more wins than what we have already. I mean, we already completed our season goal, which is get 4 wins. That's the big thing. So these guys want a little bit of relaxation. Yeah, we'll give them a little bit of relaxation because we want to get their morale up and their stuff. So we can't have bad morale. So we got to give them what they want. So we will do that. We don't really need to do anything in the weekly strategy except for do the training. Now, I don't know why, but I have injuries on for practice training, but I don't have any of the development stuff. It's all locked, and I have all that stuff online. Like if I go in here to the staff points, I can show you. Maybe you guys have an idea of why it's locked. All the after school tutoring stuff is unlocked, like 3 out of 3. So I don't know what I did have it. Practice squad or practice injuries off for the preseason for season number 1 so that I could get to the first year or the first week 1 and not have any injuries. So maybe that's why. Maybe because I started the franchise with it turned off, that it just locked it forever. I don't know, but everybody seems to be developing pretty well. We're just not going to get that extra focus training. But it's not a huge deal. I just was curious of why it was happening, but I think that's the reason why. So we move on to week 11 against the Saints. They're 6-3. We're 4-5. We're not looking too great as we move on here. I'm not sure where we should, which direction we should go in. I think we should probably try and lose games to get the best draft pick possible. But then again, it might just come naturally. Like, we might not have to try to lose games because we are one of the worst teams in the league. I mean, we keep on losing. And we always are playing really good teams. Like, we're 4-6 already. We started this video 4-4. So if we take a look at our draft, not the adjust the lineups. Come on, Juice, get better. Not the adjust the lineups. Let's take a look at the draft picks from where we stand right now. We're 2 weeks later. So let's see if our draft pick has changed. It has. We are at 12, and the Vikings are at 20. So if we keep losing, we could have at least one top 10 pick, which, judging by the schedule, we probably are going to lose a couple more games. I mean, we've got Tampa on the schedule next week after Pittsburgh. We're probably going to lose this game against Pittsburgh. So we've got some work to do. We'll probably jump into that game against Tampa. Oh, Tampa's actually, they've lost 3 straight. They were 7-1 at the end of last episode. They've lost 3 straight games since we started this episode. That's crazy. Tampa not doing as great as I thought they were. We do beat Pittsburgh. Wow, okay. good for us, I guess. We beat Pittsburgh. That gives us 5 wins on the year, an improvement on last season. I don't want to win too many games, because then the coach will start to get or the owners will start to get an idea of, oh, we can win these games. We don't want to win just 4 games next year. We want to win 7 games, or we want to win a bunch of stuff. We can't set that precedent, because I don't think we're a good enough team to. So we want to kind of keep the bar a little bit lower, so that we have a little bit of room to maneuver when we're not performing at our highest capabilities. But the playoff picture as it stands right now, we're not going to be in it, but here's what it looks like. Buffalo and Green Bay are at the top of the tops. No Patriots, though. That's a little bit upsetting for me personally as a Patriots fan. But we move forward here as we play the Kansas City Chiefs, who are 6-5. Let's see if we get our 6th win or our 6th loss, right? Or no, our 7th loss. It is our 7th loss. And now we go up against the 8-4 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's going to be a tough one. This is the game that we're going to jump into, because it's probably the most interesting one. I guess we could jump into the one against the Saints a little bit later in the season, because they're now the #1 team in the division. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. I mean, they're week 17. This is week 14. Actually, the Saints have dropped down. Now the Tampa... Okay, that made it a little bit easier. I didn't realize the Saints lost that game. So Tampa's now the leader in the clubhouse, in the division at least. So we'll jump into this game. We'll play the moments against Tampa Bay. It's away from home in Tampa, Raymond James Stadium. They got a good team. Let's go see what's going to happen, I guess.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, jumping right into this game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We got the Dirty Birds on. You love to see it. Maybe we can summon a little bit of our inner Dirty Bird in this game and maybe pick up a sneaky W against the #1 team in the NFC South is what division we're in. I'm pretty sure that's the NFC South. Tampa Bay loses Jeff Howe. I think that's Jeff Howe. Is that Jeff Howe? I don't know. Who cares? He's injured. It doesn't matter. Let's see if Mike Vick can get some domination going here on the passing game. We dominated last episode with the run. We might have to do that again with the pass. Oh, I tried to get a little bit of a juke move, but he stopped me. I tried it. A little bit of that Dirty Bird action here. We're going to go quick slants. I'm liking Joey Galloway here, and I'm liking Jason Witten. It's going to have to be Jason Witten. And there it is. Touchdown. Mike Vick, the MVP candidate, throws his first passing touchdown of the day. Let's see. Let's jump on defense. Let's see what we got here. 3rd and 15. Brad Johnson is backed up into close to midfield here with the Tampa Bay Bucks. Let's see what we got. Get some pressure in on him. He's going to scramble around. Brad Johnson. He's going to throw it. He's going to find his man for a first down. Wow. Okay. That was good. That was good maneuvering. I respect that. I certainly respect that. All right. It's another 3rd down. I don't think they're going to get this play off before the quarter ends. They will not. They got Mike Allstott in the backfield there. Let's see if we can stop them. It's 3rd and 14. We've had a 3rd and 17 and now a 3rd and 14. Let's see what we can do. They're going to fake it, play action. He's going to go to the end zone. He's going to throw it to Keyshawn Johnson. Dropped. And we are going to turn them over. Well, they got a field goal, so we didn't technically turn them over. But you get what I mean. Let's see if Jason Witten's going to be open in the middle of the field here. That could be a pretty useful thing. He is going to be open. Aggressive catch. Jason Witten. Big time play. 92 yards and a touchdown for Mike Vick. He is dominating. Jason Witten's having a great rookie year. That's really good too because he'll develop much quicker, especially with superstar development. He will develop much quicker if he has a really good year. We'll give this to Warwick Dunn, and he will get brought down. 10 carries, 20 yards for Mr. Dunn. We'll snap this again. They're going to read running back this time. Mike Vick. Oh, I had the speed. I had the speed. If I would have just been able to break free, I would have had an easy touchdown. But they were able to bring me in. Maybe I'll just have to do it on my own here. Run it in. Mike Vick with the speed. He's got the angle, and he's got the touchdown. The Dirty Bird special, baby. And there it is. We are the Dirty Birds, baby. Michael Vick, MVP chance in the chat. They're going for it on third down. It is 4th and 1. On fourth down, I should say, from the 3. Got my numbers mixed up. You'd think I'm dyslexic. Keith Brooking, I went in with Keith Brooking to try and get the stop, but he was able to get the pass away. So Tampa scores, and they are trying to get back in this game. Let's hot route a little bit. Let's see what we can do here. I'm liking what I have here. I'm gonna let the arm show. Michael Vick's arm. Wow. You know what? That did better than what I thought I was gonna do. I thought that was gonna be picked off or maybe just knocked incomplete or thrown underthrown, but Mike Vick's arm is not as bad as you'd think. That's gonna be underneath to Joey Galloway. We're gonna cut it back inside, get some extra yards. I wonder if we're going to throw for maybe 3,000 passing yards this season. That'd be pretty impressive. I don't remember what I threw last season with Mike Vick, or what he threw, because I only played a couple games. We're going to get out of bounds there. 5 carries, 26 yards. We got to get as many rushing yards as possible, because you know that the simulation, the CPU's not going to give us any rushing yards, so we got to get when we have the opportunity to play, we got to get as many rushing yards as possible. I'm going to throw this quickly in traffic. Probably shouldn't have. Vick doesn't have the greatest arm in the world, so probably shouldn't throw that quick. Let's see what we can do with some double slants here. We're at the 50, or not, we're at the 50. We're at the 45. We have 50 seconds. I'm getting my numbers mixed up today. I don't know what's going on. Throw that quickly. That's Finneran. Brian Finneran, or Brent, whatever his name is. Big time catch. I always forget what his first name is. Is it Brian Finneran? I think it's Brian. I don't remember. Who cares? Mike Vick, wide open lanes. Michael Vick gonna ice his way into the end zone. Dirty Bird special, baby. Number 10 on the year. And Mike Vick. That's number 10 on the year for him. Look at the space. Look at the space. And he just walks right in, glides his way in. I need to show you guys the space that Mike Vick had here. I don't know if you guys truly understand how open this was. So we take the snap. I was gonna throw this quickly to Galloway, but then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna roll out. I see all this open space, and I'm scoring a touchdown here. Once I see this, like once I start rolling and I see this open space, this whole big gaping piece of grass right here, I'm like, this guy over here is not catching me. He's not getting me. Jason Witten will even throw a block, and he does. Yeah, he does throw a block there. And then Mike Vick points out the other guys, but he already knows. This is almost like the Tyreek Hill peace sign to his opponents as he points out his guys. But that's easy money right there from Mike. And then we're running in, and look at that. He sauces them up a little bit with a little bit of the Dirty Bird special right there. Saucing them up. Can we get a little bit of the celebration at the end? We can, but I can't get an angle on it. So Dirty Bird's going crazy here. Oh yeah, oh that's good stuff right there. That is the good stuff. He sauces them, does a little bit of sauce at the end. All right, you love to see. But that was just so much open space. Like you can't really go wrong when you have a quarterback like Mike Vick. You can't really go wrong with that much open space. 21-10. We got the ball back again. And I'm thinking we might get our 6th win of the season here. Let's see what we can do. We're going to throw this ball. Gaylor off the hands. Incomplete. 4th down. I was hoping he might be able to get that ball. I probably should have just tossed it underneath, but I wanted to go for broke there. We do get 1st and 10 from the 16. We're going to keep the ball with Vic, and he's going to get absolutely annihilated by Warren Sapp. I don't like that when you keep the ball as the quarterback on the read option, you can't get your full speed going right away. That's kind of annoying. I wouldn't have been caught by Warren Sapp if I had my full speed. That's going to be Finneran. What a catch and a touchdown for him. Continuing that good season he had last year. He earned his contract for this season. And that's a great catch. In traffic, holds on to the ball, scores the touchdown. 28-10. We'll skip this moment, see if we can get back on defense. 28-17, 28-20. They're starting to come up here. The Bucs are making a run. Let's see if we can stop them here. I don't like that they're making a run. Let's see if we can get a sack on them. There it is! The sack, McBurrows. McShiesty. What a name. And that is a 2nd down and 15. Good sack. I love a good sack, man. I love a good sack. Let's see what it's a screen. And we got to him before he got it. Brady Smith sacks Brad Johnson before he got the ball away from the screen. What are you doing, Brad Johnson? That's textbook NFL quarterbacking right there. Just get the ball away on the screen. But Brady Smith was too quick, and that's back-to-back sacks for your Dirty Birds here. Let's see what we can do on 3rd and 23. Willie McGinnis is going to make an attempt at it. Good knockdown. That's an incomplete pass. That's 4th down. But a flag has been called. Roughing the passer on Willie McGinnis? Are you for real? Oh, we just gave him a 1st down. We just gave him a 1st down because of that roughing the passer call. I can't believe they called that. That's unbelievable. And now I'm just diving everywhere. That ball is out. That's a fumble. Somebody pick it up. Oh, come on. Mike Allstock comes from wherever he was, Timbuktu, to get that ball after the fumble. And that's going to be wide open, Keyshawn Johnson. What just happened? That sequence was unbelievable. First the pass interference, or the roughing the passer call. Then the fumble that we don't end up recovering after we forced it. And then I can't get the sack on Brad Johnson. He finds Keyshawn Johnson wide open in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say at this point. Absolutely flabbergasted. But we are up by 2. We stopped the 2-point conversion, I would assume. And that's going to be Warwick Dunn getting a couple extra yards to give us a favorable 3rd down for Mike Vick to try and scramble. See what we can do here. We are going to go with slants. We're going to probably just scramble this with Mike Vick and see what we can do. See if Mike Vick's going to get it. I was sliding, and I wouldn't have gotten the 1st down if I would have continued to slide, but I got into an animation with the defender there, and he forced me to tackle and land forward, so they actually gave me the 1st down there. TJ Duckett always have productive runs when he gets in the game, and he has another one there. Let's go with a fullback dive here. I don't even know who our fullback is. Christian? Okay, let's give it to him. He gets a nice big run there. We'll go with a play-action sprint and see if we can get Michael Vick another touchdown here to kind of ice this game. Back of the end zone. Oh, that would have been pretty nice to Antonio Gates, but we couldn't get it. That would have been amazing. 3rd down and 3. We'll give it to Warwick Dunn. See what we can do here. Warwick Dunn is going to get the 1st down, and that's going to be the game. Well, the game was pretty much over already, but you never really know. Good job from Warwick Dunn. He's going to try and go to the outside, get something working there. I want to get one more touchdown with Mike Vick before this game is over, since we are going to win it. Let's see what we can do here. Mike Vick rolling to the right side. Does he have enough speed to get to the edge? He does not. He's down at the 5, and that's going to be the game because I'm not going to get another playoff. But the Dirty Birds get a win, 28-26. I'll take it, I guess. We played okay. To be fair, the Buccaneers sold that game at the end with those back-to-back sacks from Brad Johnson. He should not have been sacked twice. He certainly should not have been sacked that 2nd time on the screen, but he sold that one. Mike Vick, 17 of 24, 216 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. He's playing really, really well. 21 carries, 72 yards for Warwick Dunn. 17 carries, 77 yards for Mike Vick, and 2 rushing touchdowns. Receiving, Jason Witten had a touchdown. Finneran had a touchdown. On defense, Keith Brooking, what do you know? Leads tackles, always. Sacks, Brady Smith had 1.5. McBurrows had 1. Willie McGinnis had 1. Ellis Johnson had 1. Keon Carpenter, Keith Brooking, and Mark Semney all shared a half a sack. We didn't pick off Brad Johnson at all, but we did our job. We survived, and we got our 6th win of the season. All right, we're playing the 3-10 Cincinnati Bengals here in Week 15. I think we're in the playoffs. No, we're in the hunt. We are in the hunt for the playoffs at 6-7. That'd be pretty crazy if we were able to manage a playoff appearance in our 2nd season here in Atlanta after we're trying to rebuild them. That'd be pretty darn cool if we were able to do that. I don't know if we can. I mean, the MVP of the league has gotten some pretty decent stuff happening for him. Let's see what happens here. If we beat the Bengals, then our playoff hopes are alive. If we lose, we are pretty much in trouble. 40-3. Okay, so we have a chance. We certainly have a chance at beating or at making the playoffs. I don't know if it would be as a 7 seed or as a 6 seed, but there is a small chance we make the playoffs here. We do have a pretty tough end of the season schedule going up against the Panthers, the Saints, and the 49ers. So it's going to be tough. We'll see what happens. It is certainly going to be pretty tough. Even if we win and get into the playoffs, who knows if we'll have a one and done in the wild card or what if we'll make a run, maybe win a Super Bowl. That'd be pretty crazy. But the 7-7 Atlanta Falcons playing the 9-5 Panthers. What's going to be the result? It is a close loss, but still a loss. That one probably hurts. 2 weeks left in the season. That one probably knocks us out of contention, maybe? I don't know. Let's take a look at the playoff picture. So we need to keep an eye on the Vikings and the Bucks because those teams are who we would have to play, and the Bucks are 9-6, so it might be no-go for us in the playoffs. We take a look at the NFC. The Vikings are, so we would have to, we have a lot of stuff has to happen. The Saints, the Bucks, and the Vikings, and the Cowboys all have to lose both their games. We have to win both of our games, and we have to have the Bears lose both their games. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to happen for us. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we've lost our chance of the playoffs by losing to the Panthers there. If we would have beat the Panthers, we would have a much easier chance of making the postseason. But, hey, a 7-win season is much more improved than what we were last year with the 4 wins. So I'm excited about the future of this team, especially with some of those draft picks that we had in the draft this past year with Jason Witten, Antonio Gates, Robert Mathis. We beat the Saints. Okay, so we're 8-8. We are 8-8 on the year as we come to the final week of the season against the San Francisco 49ers. Wow. We are 8-8. I did not think we were going to beat the Saints, but we did. So if we beat the 49ers, who are 3-13, by the way, if we beat the 49ers, we're still not in, but that would make us 9-8 if we win this game against the Niners. And if we take a look at the standings, we are right up there. If we win, that's 9-8. So we need the Cowboys, the Vikings, and the Saints to all lose, and then we win. Which, I mean, we're playing a 3-10 or 3-13 team here in San Fran, so I would maybe guess that we were going to be able to win this game. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Week 18, we do win, but it wasn't enough. Look at our division. Our division was stacked this season at 3 10-7 teams, and then we get a 9-8 team, or then we're the 9-8 team. But we did win that game. We had a much improved season than last year. That's a great jump from 4 wins to 9 wins. I'm super excited about that. We also got our contract extended for another 3 seasons. But this is the final playoff bracket if you guys care. We would have been that 7 seed right there instead of Carolina, which I'm kind of happy about. We didn't make the playoffs because we'd have to go up against the Rams, and I don't really want to do that. Hey, the Patriots made the playoffs as the 7th seed. Good for them. All right, so we will simulate up a couple of weeks here as we get forward in the playoffs. But that's going to do it for the episode. Since we didn't make the playoffs, we don't have a postseason episode to worry about. But we will, luckily, next episode have a off season to do. Everybody loves a good off season, especially with this kind of series where we get to see all the good old fashioned rookies that are in the classes. Eli Manning, Phillip Rivers, all those guys. Did we make the Pro Bowl? I would assume Mike Vick had the Pro Bowl. Coach, after a less than stellar season, are you getting some time to relax and recharge? Less than stellar season? What are you talking about? We won 9 games and almost made the playoffs. Let's have some fun. We had a great year. I don't know what you're talking about. We had a fantastic season. Let's check the Pro Bowl rosters before we go. Mike Vick did make the Pro Bowl as a backup quarterback to Brett Favre. So the Packers aren't in the Super Bowl. That's crazy. We got Mike Vick. We've got anybody else that I recognize? Jason Witten made the Pro Bowl. Jordan Gross didn't make it, it looks like. Patrick Kearney made it. Keith Brooking made it. I would assume so. He had a great season. And then Automatica Grammatica made it, but he's not on our team. All right. So we had a couple Pro Bowlers. I'm happy with it. Certainly very happy with it. And the Super Bowl is Steelers Saints. Okay. Oh, it looks like we won Rookie of the Year. All right, let's check all the stats and the awards, and then we'll end the episode there. So we'll take a look at stats really quick. What do we got? We got 3,800 passing yards for Mike Vick, 25 touchdowns to 1 pick. That is a fantastic season through the air for Mike Vick. Running the ball, work done. 200, hold on. That's copyright music you guys can't hear. I don't know if that came through the audio or not. Work done, had 283 yards, 283 attempts, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns. Mike Vick had 677 yards, 13 touchdowns. TJ Duckett, I think, got hurt a couple times, but he didn't really play much anyway because Work Done gets a bunch of the carries. Jason Witten had 10,000 yards. He had 1,000 yards. I wish he had 10,000 yards. That'd be crazy. 8 touchdowns. Joey Galloway in his first season here in Atlanta had 5 touchdowns, 800 yards. Brian Finneran had another pretty good season. I'm happy with it. We just need to get some more wide receiver talent and more tight end play from our guys. Defensively, oh my God, 189 tackles for Keith Brooking. Hold on, let me see. What's the most tackles in a season? That's got to be up there. Most tackles in NFL history in a season. I should say in a season. Yeah, in a history season. So the current record is held by Ray Lewis with 156. Yeah, we blew that out the water with 189. My God. Keith Brooking just went off this year. 189 tackles, 2 sacks. He went crazy. Patrick Kearney, we are rewarded with giving him a contract because he's now had 14 sacks on the year. So this team is developing. I'm liking how this team is looking. We are playing really, really well. We've got some good young pieces. Plus, we've got some veterans like, what's his face? Keith Brooking. I could remember what his name is. And we won MVP. Mike Vick wins MVP of the league, just beating out Tom Brady. We don't win Coach of the Year, although we probably should. We finished 10th. Probably should have won Coach of the Year. But Mike Vick wins the MVP of the league. That's pretty good. In year number 2. He also wins Offensive Player of the Year. Julius Peppers wins Defensive Player of the Year. We also win Offensive Rookie of the Year with Jason Witten. Gary Brackett wins Defensive Player of the Year. Mike Vick wins Best Quarterback. Mike Vick just dominates. Sean Alexander wins Best Running Back. Steve Smith wins Best Wide Receiver. Orlando Pace, Offensive Line. Julius Peppers, Defensive Line. Jesse Armstead, Linebacker. Asante Samuel, DB. Bill Grammatica. Oh, that's not the guy's name. There's Martin. That's who I was thinking of, Martin Grammatica. I didn't know there was 2 Grammaticas. In the AFC, we'll go quickly through Gannon, Trevor Pryce, Dallas Clark, Calvin Pace, Mark Brunell, Ricky Williams, Jerry Porter, Mike Williams, Trevor Pryce, Eric Barton, Davis Sanchez, Sebastian Janikowski. Those are your AFC record or award winners. And now we'll end the episode and we'll find out who wins. I'll leave you on a little bit of a cliffhanger. We'll find out who wins the Super Bowl in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. In the next one, we've got the off season, which everybody loves, a good off season episode. And then we're on to season number 3, just like that. It's pretty quick, right? Pretty quick. But thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Make sure to smash that like button if you did enjoy. Hit that notification bell and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.